All right, how's it going, Kennedy? Welcome, welcome. Gonna make sure you can hear me here. Oops. Just want to make sure that you can hear me. Give me one sec. Let me get my other controller because my controller's about to die. So give me one sec. I'm gonna switch really quick. Okay. Awesome. Sounds good. Alright, and I have some music, non-copyrighted music playing in the background just for a filler music type deal. So just let me know, hopefully the music's there, but hopefully you can't like hear the music more than me. So let me know if you can still hear me clearly with the music on. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this though, guys. We're going to get started with a Prestige Wrestling Showcase. These are all the superstars that I have made. I'm officially not making anybody else for Prestige Wrestling and 2K22 because 2K23 is coming out soon. So because of that, I'm going to wait until 2K23 comes out to make the rest of them. So, alright, perfect. Sounds good. Alright guys, well, let's go ahead and let's get started here. The first one that we have is Andrew Adams. So we're gonna go in. I'm not gonna go into full detail yet when it comes to like where they're from and stuff like that. That will all come in 2K23 where I'll do the official full showcase. But this one I will say the height, the weight, and then show you guys their attire. So this is Andrew Adams right here. Kennedy, you get to decide whether you want them to be face or heel. So you just let me know. The easiest thing would be just kind of write them down. If you know right away, just write them down or something, or memorize them or whatever, and then let me know on Instagram all the faces and heels and stuff. But yeah, guys, so we have Andrew Adams. He is 6'2", 251 pounds. He does have, for this attire right here, he does have a shirt that he wears to the ring. For the red and black attire you see right now, or for that attire that you did see, he does not have an Eddie jacket or shirt that he wears to the ring. But this one right here, he does. And then we have the shirt. Yep. He's going to be in charge of Prestige Wrestling. It's going to be his company. So, and we have Immortal. So this is Immortal Andrew Adams. That's his shirt. And then I'll probably end up having to change the color of that one or take that off. I think I'm actually going to be taking that off. But yeah, so this is his t-shirt. The Immortal Andrew Adams. So let's go ahead and get on with our next one. And again, he is 6'2", 251 pounds. So just let me know who you want to be face or heel, and then you can let me know the whole roster or whatever on Instagram of who's all face and who's heel. Next one, we have Angelica Black. This is actually a custom-made one from Kennedy. This is a custom-made superstar. Kind of gave me details of her with the colors that he wanted and stuff like that. So this is the Angelica Black. She does have tattoos that you did request, plus I did add a few new ones as well on here. I think that looks really, really good. I think it looks really, really awesome. She does have a tattoo way up there as well that you talked about, that you wanted, but you can't really see it because of the hair. But she does have that tattoo that you were talking about too, that's up there somewhere behind her hair. I did add that as well, and hopefully it's in a good place because I added it with the hair there, but it is there. But yeah, so let's get a close look at some of her tattoos. I think these tattoos look really, really awesome. She had like an owl there with like a some roses or something around it. Some nice clock. I'm not really sure what the meaning of her tattoos are. And then you have this really cool tattoo, which looks really, really cool. It looks like she's actually going to be getting finished at some point because it looks kind of like just an outline for now, so I don't even think it's finished. It doesn't really look finished, so it'll probably end up getting finished at some point, but I really do like her tattoos. I think they look really, really nice. There's the back end right there. Some roses and clocks and stuff. But yeah. So this is Angelica Black. And then for her attire, it's just the same thing really. She doesn't really have any jackets or anything. She does have jewelry in her entrance attire though. But she does not have any like jacket or shirt or anything like that. She is 5'5", 125 pounds. So that's Angelica Black. And we're just going to be going back each time as well because I don't really have to save it each time I show you guys someone because I'm not changing anything. So we'll just go back and view the next one. Here's Antonio Wyatt. This is actually the very first guy that I made when I started Prestige Wrestling. This is the very first guy that I made. The logos, I put them together as well, but the logos are not mine. They are somebody else's. I just use them because it looks really, really cool. But yeah, so this is Antonio Wyatt. Very first person I did put together. He is 6'1", 233 pounds. And then we also have this jacket that he wears. It's kind of like a vest, one of those big vests or whatever. So that is Antonio Wyatt. He is 6'1", 233 pounds. Antonio Wyatt would be a good one to push. He would definitely be a good one to push. And our next superstar we have is Asher Callaghan. He was going to be in 10XW, but obviously because of how the 2K is, you can't really make really awesome, epic, extreme matches and stuff with this game at the moment. Obviously, it seems like they're kind of changing that a little bit, but at the moment you can't. So, kind of had to scrap 10XW for now. 10XW will probably return in the Wrestling Code. And it's probably when I'll end up doing my 10XW show. GFW will be the WWE games. But yeah, so this is Asher Callaghan. Decided to put in Prestige Wrestling. He is from London. It even just says it right there as well. And then you can't really see it because it's black, but he does have the logo of like the lake on the bottom there. And then the London City right there above it as well in black. And then it says London across. So that's his logo. Pretty awesome. He is 6 foot, 269 pounds. And then for his attire, or for his entrance attire, he does wear the United Kingdom trench coat, which looks really, really cool. This trench coat's already actually in the game, so I did not make this trench coat. It already looks like this in the game. It's just one of the clothing attires. I can't remember who it goes with, to be honest. It might go with British Bulldog. I could be wrong, but it goes with someone, obviously, from the UK. I can't remember exactly who it actually goes with. But yeah, so that's that. And then he also has this attire. It's pretty much the same exact attire, but it's white instead of blue. And you can see the logo a lot better too, where it has the London City in the back, London across it. And it also says AC on the side there too. I missed that the last one. And then for his entrance attire, he has this one. It's a carbon fiber material robe. Same type of robe, but it's carbon fiber. And then it has the, it looks like a London or a British lion or England lion or some sort with the UK logo into it, which I think looks really, really cool. And it also says London back there as well, same logo and everything. So yeah, that's Asher Callaghan. Again, he is 6'4", 269 pounds. Obviously, you already know where he's from, London, England. So we go to our next one. And when 10XW does come back, Asher said that he's actually going to stay with Prestige Wrestling. So he's not here just until 10XW comes back. He's going to be here at Prestige Wrestling. Next, we have Bailey Brooks. This is someone that I came up with. There are quite a few of these superstars you'll see in the showcase that I did come up with. And I actually came up with these and made these superstars before Jonathan, or before I made the announcement of Jonathan, Kennedy taking over Prestige Wrestling. I already had quite a few made. Due to the fact that this was going to be WOW, but I decided not to do WOW. and decided to do Prestige Wrestling instead. So there is a lot of female wrestlers that I did already make, but decided that I might just go ahead and keep them in here. So we have the Bombshell, is what she calls herself, Bailey Brooks. So she's sporting a red, silver, and black attire. She is 5'4", 117 pounds, so she is an underdog. She is very small, but she is fierce as she wants to be. Hunter Haas even said so when she was in HWA, that she is extremely fierce, and she fights like a 10-year veteran. That she fights like she's been doing this for 10 years. But she really hasn't. She's only been wrestling since 2020. She started training in 2018. So she hasn't been wrestling that long, but she wrestles like she's been doing it for years, according to Hunter Haas. But then we have this jacket right here. It says Bailey Brooks in the back. You can't really see it because of her hair, but it says Bailey Brooks in the back, and it has the bomb in between as well, which is really, really cool. So yeah, this is Bailey Brooks. And again, she is 5'4", 117 pounds. Prestige Wrestling will have its own performance center as well. And it will obviously be owned by Jonathan Gersman. But at some point, the construction will start on Prestige Wrestling's performance center. Now we have Brent and Brett Van Sice, the two twins. One of my favorite teams. They have really changed their look on what they wear. They go really colorful now, as you can see. So they're sporting a green, pink, black type of attire with orange as well attire. They've always had that very unique, awesome looking attire. They've always really had that. But they really decided to go very colorful with their new look. And then here's his entrance attire. So he has the jacket, bandana up there, or not bandana, but the headband, and then the glasses with the cross. So this is Brent Van Sice. Brent Van Sice. Brent Van Sice is the technician / striker of the group. He is 6 foot, 247 pounds. So he has gained quite a bit of muscle as well. So he is no longer in that like cruiserweight type or cruiserweight light heavyweight type character that he was. He was like 210 pounds at one point, but now he's 247 pounds. So he's a heavyweight now. But yeah, so that's Brent Van Sice. And Brent Van Sice obviously has a very similar attire, but it is slightly different. So we're going to go ahead and just take a look at that one as well. But it's the same type of logos and stuff. So here comes Brent Van Sice. So here's Brent Van Sice. So again, same type of thing, except he just wears the regular trunks. He does not have that one side that's, the tights. He wears just regular trunks. Same belt and everything, so everything else is really the same except for that. His entrance attire is also different. He has a black with the green and pink jacket, the hooded jacket, and he also wears those glasses with the crosses on them as well. So, gotta love his new look. So that is Brett and Brent Van Sice. They are known as Animosity. Next, we have Braille L. Zales. His real name is Gabriel Gonzalez, but he goes by Braille L. Zales. I'll try to say that 5 times fast. Braille L. Zales is what he goes by now. So here he is right here. So he does have some tattoos as well. What does that say? Don't let the dreams die. Don't let the dreams die. Okay. But yeah, so this is Braille L. Zales. And this is his attire that he's wearing. Venomous Shock. I really like this attire. I think it looks really, really cool. I don't know why it keeps going at a weird angle like that. What is it doing? There we go. Jeez. Alright, but yeah, that's him. He does not wear any type of jacket or shirt as of right now. That could change, but as of right now, he does not. He also has this attire, which is a purple attire. The box jellyfish. Pretty cool looking attires, though. I do like the way they look. But but that is Braille Elzalis. He is 5'11", 186 pounds. Alright, next, Cass Wheeler. Don't need to really say too much about him. Everyone really knows him. He's a real-life superstar, obviously. This is Cass Wheeler. This is his attire that he'll be. So it says Top Guys and the knee pads. Cass right there on the trunks and the FTR on the back. Everyone knows who this is, Cass Wheeler. And then he will be sporting this jacket as well. Living Legends. And the back end, FTR. Living Legends. And so forth. He is 5'10", 220 pounds. Cass Wheeler. Next, we have Chris Bay. So here's Chris Bay. Looks really, really good. Love the way this turned out. Finesse Club, Ultimate Finesser. It also says the Bay is Bay. And then we have One Shot. Prestige does have Chris Bay. I made Chris Bay a while back ago, actually. So I decided just to go and keep him in here. But yeah, Chris Bay is in Prestige Wrestling as well. Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. Chris Bay is going to be a really good opportunity. It's going to be a really good superstar to have in Prestige Wrestling. But yeah, this will be Chris Bay's attire starting out as well. So, and then he is 5'8", 235 pounds. And then he does wear a shirt to the ring. So here's the shirt that he wears to the ring. No logo on the back, just the front. And he wears glasses. So that is Chris Bay. So I think he'll be a really good fit as well for Prestige Wrestling. Next we have Christina Santos. Her name, yeah, I could definitely do that. Nick Virtue I've actually downloaded in the past. I really did like the Nick Virtue character a lot. So I did download him in the past. But yeah, I could definitely download him. 2K23 is coming out very soon. So once that comes out, I'm going to be doing all my stuff on there, obviously. So they will end up being on that as well. But this is Christina Santos, otherwise known as Luchadora, or Luchadorable. I kind of like that. I don't know why. It just kind of sounds... It really clicks. So she is pretty much a luchador. But since it's a female or whatever, she is Luchadorable. Luchadorable. So, but yeah, and that I might end up just keeping that as her name. I might take Christina Santos out of it and just have her be named Luchadorable. Because I think that would just be a really cool name. So, but yeah, this is Luchadorable. She is 5'9", 150 pounds. She does wear a mask to the ring. She does not wear one when she fights, but she does wear a mask to the ring. It was kind of like what Io Shirai did when she wore her mask to the ring at her entrance, but she did not wear it in the ring when she was fighting. It's pretty much the same type of deal. But yeah. And then she also has the same type of same attire, except it's the white one, white and black, with a little bit of a pink outline. But yeah, so this is Luchadorable. My plan is to have Prestige Wrestling debut in June. So, Christopher Vaughan is another one. Remember Christopher Vaughan all the way back from NXT UK when I first started using this guy. He went all the way back to NXT UK in 2K19. He is back again. This time he will be in Prestige Wrestling. And this is his attire that he'll be wearing. Which I really do like the plaid throughout the whole entire attire. And then it goes into the red and the yellow and the black. I think that looks really, really cool. His entrance attire. kind of tucks a t-shirt in there. It's a Vaughn thing. Let's see. Oh, it's a Vaughn thing. You wouldn't understand. Okay. But yeah, that's his entrance attire, and then he has the jacket, the leather jacket. Yep, I do too. I like Christopher Vaughn. I liked his character. So definitely would like to utilize him as well. But yeah, it's a Vaughn thing. You wouldn't understand. And then he does have a purple one as well. Here's a purple attire. Yep, it is. It is. I like the Christopher Vaughn character. I think it looks really, really cool. Really, really cool. And then it does say, he has a tattoo right there too that says Believe. But yeah, this is Christopher Vaughn. And then he does have a shirt. That shirt right there actually kind of reminds me of Damien Sandow's shirt that he used to wear a while back ago. I think it said the same type of thing. It said me greater than you or something like that. I think it was like the same exact type deal, but it kind of reminds me of Damien Sandow's shirt back in the day. I think it was Damien Sandow that wore that. But yeah, and on the back it says I'm just better. And then he has a purple plaid scarf that he wears. Kind of very similar to MJF. Because MJF wears that like scarf or whatever. Which is like a very expensive scarf. So that's Christopher Vaughn. Next on the roster, Crystal Cannon. Crystal Cannon is Justin Sane's daughter. Again, this is not a call that I made, but I saw the look of it when I was on the community creations. I looked through it, and I was like, I actually kind of like this a lot. Looks really, really good. The only thing is, I wish her skin was a little bit darker, but can't really do that because of that face scan. The face scan would look completely off, so I can't make her skin darker, but maybe in 2K23 I can kind of fix that maybe a little bit. But yeah, she's a gamer girl. Crystal Cannon's her name. This is Justin Sane's daughter, because it kind of reminds me of the whole Saiyan, Justin Sane's colors. He had the orange, blue, white, and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what, this would actually go really well as being his daughter. So this is Justin Sane's daughter. Final boss and the knee pads. She also has that like smiley face type deal on the knee pad there, and it says Gamer Girl on her kick pads. And then she has an entrance attire, where she wears a jacket, some headphones, like a headset type deal, and then a backwards cap that says Crystal Cannon on it. Picture of herself right there, which is really cool. Says Crystal Cannon, and then some animated pictures right there, and then it says Crystal Cannon on the back there as well. You can't really see too well because of her hair. And it also has her logo right there on the headphones too, on the headset. So, and then she does have another attire. So here's her other attire right here. So she has some flames on the side there. It says Crystal Cannon on the knee pads, and then it's an animated picture of herself right there, as you can see on the other knee pad. There's an animated version of herself. Final boss on the side there too. I really do like the black, blue, and orange. I think it looks really, really cool. I love the blue hair as well. Like the black going into the blue hair. I think it looks really, really awesome. And then she does have a jacket for this attire as well as she wears to the ring. So here's her jacket. It says Crystal Cannon on the back, and then again it's a picture of herself with, is that like an owl on the side there? Oh yeah, it's like an owl, like a evil owl of some sort with red eyes, red glowing eyes on the side there as well. But yeah, that's Crystal Cannon. Crystal Cannon is 5'6", 136 pounds. Next we have Curtis Stone. I can't remember who made this car, but I did not make this car. But I like the looks of it, so I decided to put it in my universe mode. But this is Curtis Stone. It says armed and ready. And then we have his like a vest of some sort, like a army or like a heavy armored, heavy duty type vest with his glasses, beanie hat as well. And then his other attire is actually a singlet that he wears. Army strong. If you can't tell, he used to be in the army. You can probably tell that by his attire. But yeah, this is Curtis Stone. Armed and ready, army strong. You know how it is. And then he does have... Okay, so for his entrance attire, he doesn't wear like any type of jacket or shirt, but he does have a necklace, glasses, and then wears like an army hat. And he is 6'2", 274 pounds. And he is all powerhouse. Alright, next we have Dan Slater. Dan Slater is part of Damage Incorporated. So it says Slater on his trunks there. Has some logos in the tights as well. And then it says Damage Incorporated on the back. So he is one half of Damage Incorporated. Does not have an entrance attire. His entrance attire is pretty much going to be this, but I am going to give him some entrance attire in 2K23. But as of right now, this is what he has. And he is 6 foot, 239 pounds. Alright, next we have Danny Diamond. This is Danny Diamond. She is 5'4", 123 pounds. Get a good look on her attire. It says Danny Diamond on the back there with like a diamond logo. And then it has the D and then the D on both sides. Right there at her torso area. For Danny Diamond. That stands for Danny Diamond. And then she does have blonde hair. It says 1 on the knee pads there. And then it has a star on the other one. And it also has a D right there too. For Danny Diamond. And then she does not have an entrance attire for either attire. But she does have this attire as well. Danny Diamond. Same logo on the back there. But this is another attire of hers. And again, she does not have any entrance attire with like a jacket or shirt or anything like that. So she is 5'4", 123 pounds. And just remember, guys, just keep in mind, knowing what they're doing with 2K23 Creations, they're going to be making it more real life looking, to the point where all your created superstars will look like in-game models. So a lot of these superstars, except for the ones that actually look like, or the ones that are actual real wrestlers like Cass Wheeler and Chris Bay and so forth, but all the custom-made superstars, the ones that I've created, like these two, and the ones that other people have created, like this one and this one, and Curtis Stone or whatever, they all might look a little different. Just because they might look more realistic, but they might look a little different. Some of them might not be as pale as they look now. It's just going to be a lot more smooth, a lot more realistic. So some of these characters could end up changing a little bit with their looks. So we'll see how it goes. But next we have Darby Allin. This Darby Allin was made by a pretty popular creator. I want to say it was What's the Status, but it might have been... No. Yeah, I can't quite remember, but it's one of those top COD creators that are very popular. But yeah, so this is Darby Allin. So he's got his tattoo there on the side, which this card right here actually has the best look for his tattoo. I saw some of the other ones, and they just didn't look real and didn't flow that smoothly. This is actually the best one with the arm tattoo that he has. And then has his chest tattoo as well. The shorts with the tights underneath, his iconic look or whatever. With his face paint on the side there as well. And then he has this big heavy jacket that he wears to the ring with the hood. But yeah, this is Darby Allin. He is 5'8", 173 pounds. Daria Anahita is the next one. So here she is. This is her ring attire. And then she has a jacket that she wears as well. Very nice looking jacket. I like the way it looks. She also has this attire. This is a blue one. And this one she's actually wearing shorter trunks rather than the long tights. And then she has this whole thing that she wears for the entrance. And she is 5'8", 138 pounds. But yeah, this is Daria Anahita. Next one on the list, Dax Harwood. We already know who this guy is. So he has the logo on the side there, Dax, or the D logo, and then FTR on the back. And then he does obviously wear the same jacket that Cash Wheeler was wearing. Living Legends, FTR on the back there. And he is 5'10", 237 pounds. So FTR is in there. Next, this one is not mine, it's somebody else's, but I pretty much liked it mainly because of the arm tattoo that's there. Not sure what I'm going to do with this guy, or this guy's going to be in Trick 23, so it's not quite confirmed that this guy's going to be in there or not, but he might be. But if he is, this is him. D, he'll probably have a different name, possibly. But he is 6'9", 328 pounds. And that's pretty much it for his attire. Alright, next one. Eddie Van Hazard, man from 10XW. He is here in Prestige Wrestling. Eddie Van Hazard, this is his attire. Yeah, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. I'm not really sure if he's going to stay a member or not. Not quite sure. But, I mean, he could definitely be utilized as a huge, aggressive powerhouse similar to Psycho Killer if he is confirmed, because he is a big guy. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, and then here's Eddie Van Hazard. So this is his entrance attire. And then it's actually the same like attire on this one as well. I just kind of copied and pasted it, but he is 5'8", 210 pounds. Here's a new one right here. This is Elise Silver. Candy, I remember telling you about this girl, Elise Silver. And now you get to finally see her. I don't know if I ever showed you her before. But here is Elise Silver. So here is her, her ring attire. So she's sporting kind of like a reddish hair color, along with the silver, black, and red attire, which I think looks really, really cool. She wears like jeans with like zippers on them, and it has that really awesome reddish glowing hair as well. So I think she looks really, really cool. I like the way she looks. This is a custom superstar that I made. So I really do like the way she looks. I think she looks really, really cool. This will be similar to what she wears in 2K23 as well. And then this is her entrance attire. So she wears a trench coat coming out to the ring. Black trench coat with silver and red. Again, looks really, really cool. So can't wait to utilize her. But yes, this is Elise Silver. And then Elise Silver, she is 5'7", 131 pounds. And Elise Silver will be a solo competitor too. But then we have Felix Lee Young, otherwise known as Fly. Also is supposed to be in 10XW. But Felix Lee Young, Fly, because he flies. He is 6'2", 207 pounds. Here's his entrance attire. Very, very simple. Nothing too much to it. Here's his other attire. And his knee pads. Along with his kick pads. And then has that same type of jacket on, the vest. And again, he is 6'2", 207 pounds. Next on the list, we have Gorm, which will have a name change. Just did not change it yet. But this is Gorm. The Northman War Party is going to be the new name. So you can see it right there. The Northman War Party. That's going to be the new name with Gorm and Ragnar. But this is Gorm. He is absolutely massive. Like, as you can clearly see, absolutely massive. Got some tattoos back there, as well as on his shoulder area, and then his chest tattoo with a Norse font there. I don't know what that says. It could even just say his name. I'm not really sure, but then he got some tattoos right there as well. Entrance attire. You can only expect this as a Viking. Here's his entrance attire, big giant cape. The big giant headgear, headwear type deal. And he is 7 feet tall, 362 pounds. This man is massive. Might be a little too massive, but he's massive. Next, we have Jagger Reed. We pretty much know who Jagger Reed is as well. He is part of the tag team Schism. So this is his attire that he's going to wear. And then he has this for his entrance attire. And then Jagger Reed is 5'10", 184 pounds. And Jagger Reed might actually be in 2K23. It'd be cool to see. I would like to see Schism in 2K23. I really hope they are. But they might be in 2K23. So if they are, I won't have to make them. They'll already be in the game, which would be nice. Next, we have Jai Lee Zero. This is Jai Lee Zero. Does not wear any type of entrance attire, just has the same attire, you know. Look, she is 5'4", 117 pounds. She is from Hong Kong, China. Next, we have Jared Skinner. He's the other half of Damage Incorporated. So he has the same exact attire as Dan Slater. So it says Damage Incorporated on the back, and then instead of saying Slater, it says Skinner for his name. But yeah, this is Jared Skinner. He is 6'2", 240 pounds. Damage Incorporated. Next, we have Jason Toru. So, it says hold on, true. I think is what that says. But yeah, so this is the attire. He's actually sporting. So this is actually really cool background here. So Jason Satoru, growing up, Jason Satoru is only 23 years old. Growing up, his favorite wrestler was Justin Saiyan. Justin Saiyan's been wrestling since 1990 something. But growing up, that was Jared's favorite wrestler. Or Jason's favorite wrestler. Jason is actually going to be wearing the debut attire of Justin Saiyan. This is inspired off of Justin Saiyan's debut attire when he first came into wrestling. So that's really, really cool. So you have kind of like the Super Saiyan logo going on here as well with the aura around him. But yeah, so this is inspired off of Justin Saiyan's debut attire back in like the mid-90s or whatever. So yeah, that's what Jason Satoru was wearing. And then he does have his t-shirt that he wears. Jason Satoru. And then he is 6'1", 204 pounds. Next, we have one half of the Yardy Boys, Javal Payne. So it says Javal Payne on the side there. Yardy Boys in the back. Obviously, they are Jamaican. And they're not playing Jamaican characters like Kofi Kingston was. They're actually Jamaican. So they are born in Jamaica as well. They are legit Jamaicans. So this is Javal Payne. His last name is not actually Payne. That's just what his last name is for his ring name. His first name is Javal. His last name, can't remember what I had his last name as, but his first name actually is Javal. But yeah, so this is a Javal Payne. And then he wears this for the t-shirt. Yardy Boys. But yeah, that's pretty much, that's him. And he is 6 foot, 235 pounds. Jenna Jordan is the next one. So she has kind of like a blue, pink, orange, yellow type attire. A little bit of red in there. Very colorful. And she does have a green, pink, red, blue, orange type one as well. With the long sleeve jacket. And then Janet Jordan is 5'6", 126 pounds. And now we have Jet Edgar. He was also going to be part of 10XW. But this is Jet Edgar. He is a full-on American, as you can clearly see. Calls himself Fighter Jet. Same attire for the other one as well. And he is 5'8", 225 pounds. Next, we have Joe Gacy. Joe Gacy is the leader of Schism. So this is Gacy in the back there. Has a smiley face on the knee pad with the Schism tree. And he has his jacket as well. And he is 6'1", 278 pounds. Next we have Catherine Lee. So this is Catherine Lee. Her attire, she is 5'4", 118 pounds. Does not wear any jacket or shirt for the entrance. Right now. That could change. Do you? Sounds good. Just let me know the ideas you have on Instagram and I'll take a look at them sometime after this stream. Next we have Keith Matthews. I did have Keith Matthews in my universe mode quite a while ago in 2K19. This is his updated look. It says Matthews on the back there. And he does wear this jacket, which I love this jacket. Look at this jacket. It reminds me of like Mario, like the old-fashioned Mario games. It's really cool. I really like the jacket a lot. But yeah, this is Keith Matthews, and Keith Matthews is 6'4", 265 pounds. His type of moveset is very similar to those of like Apollo Crews. Yeah, it kind of does. It's kind of what I was going off of. And then we have Keith Stone. Oh, sorry, not Keith. Kenny Stone. Kenny Stone is the brother of Curtis Stone. So they will be a tag team. They have to be. They're brothers. So they're going to be a tag team for sure. But this is Kenny Stone. You can see it says the EST since 2018. 2018 is when he made his wrestling debut. So he hasn't been wrestling too long, but he's really good for the time he has been wrestling. He's really good. But this is Kenny Stone. He'll be in a tag team with Curtis Stone. It'd be kind of cool. I have a suggestion. I have a name suggestion too. It would be cool to name them Army Strong, because they were both in the Army. So I think that would actually be a pretty cool tag team name. Either Army Strong or Armed and Ready. One of those two names. Those are two suggestions I have for their tag team names. He is 6 foot, 248 pounds. And then this is his entrance attire. This is Kenny Stone on the side. This one's a very similar one, except it's pretty much green. And he has this jacket for it. Just a plain blue jacket. Armed and ready. Sounds good. I like armed and ready. I think that's really cool. So they will be a tag team then. Curtis Stone, Kenny Stone, the two brothers. They will be armed and ready. I do like that name, armed and ready. That sounds cool. Alright. That's another tag team that got confirmed for Prestige Wrestling, armed and ready. Next, we have, she's actually going to be part of a tag team as well because there's another Indian wrestler on this roster as well. These two got put on here when I was still doing the WOW thing, but then that got scrapped, but I decided to keep them on here because I kind of like the way they look to a certain extent. But there's two of them. Might be a tag team, possibly. A little bit, yeah, a little bit. So this is Lakshmi something something Lakshmi Shahaji. I probably said that completely wrong, but then again, this is not my creation. So whoever made these, can't remember who made these, but whoever made these, this car, don't really know how to pronounce that name. But hey, we're going with it, right? She is from India. She is 5'9", 147 pounds. She has this for her entrance attire coming up here. So it has the jacket. I can't really see what it says behind the jacket because of her hair right there. But then she has that type of a thing tied to her waist that goes down, whatever you call that. And she also has this attire, which is a little bit more of a simple attire. Oh, this is actually what it says. Oh, Bollywood Connection. Okay, so probably go with that for the tag team. For the tag team name, since that's what it says right there. So I'm guessing that's probably what it's going to be, Bollywood Connection. Rich, you'll see the other member of it too. Because I want to say the other member is also in here. That's another female tag team that we could add to the list, though. The other one, her name starts with a P, so you'll see her at some point. Now, Matthias, it actually has a manager. His name is Terry something, Terry Banks or something like that. You'll get to see him too, but he's just a manager. But he manages this guy Matthias, so we'll have to keep them together. How's it going, Hollywood? Welcome, welcome. So here's the big Matthias. He is 6'7", 394 pounds. X123. These are his tattoos. You can kind of see him to a certain extent. It says family over everything. And I think it's actually pronounced Matthias. My bad. I think it's pronounced Matthias, not Matthias. Yeah, I want to say it's Matthias. But, yeah, so it says family over everything on that tattoo. And then there's some other ones. And then only God can judge me way up there. Back tattoos as well. So, yeah. This is a big, big guy. He does not have any type of jacket or shirt that he wears either, so he's just, that's pretty much him. 6'7", 394 pounds. Ready to dominate anyone that gets in his way. Next we have Monica Sanchez. This is Monica Sanchez in the back there. She's sporting an orange, black, and white attire. No, I did not create that guy. That was created by, I want to say Greenland Cause. I think created that guy. So she is 5'5", 126 pounds. And then for her entrance attire, she has this little tiny jacket here. It's a very small jacket. And then that's pretty much the same exact attire, just purple, black, and silver. But same exact attire. And she is 5'5", 126 pounds. Here's Nadia Nix. Love the black, purple type hair, pinkish, purplish, black type hair. Really like the way that looks. It says Nadia Nix in the bottom here. Legit boss. So she is pretty much the legit boss of Prestige Wrestling. And then this is her entrance attire. Decided to go with like a Sasha Banks type gimmick or character, because Sasha Banks is not here to do that. So we do need to have a legit boss. We need a legit boss, and I thought that she will fit that role pretty well. But yeah, that's Nadia Nix. She is 5'9", 146 pounds. She's one of the taller ones here in Prestige Wrestling. She's one of the tallest ones. There's not very many female superstars in the Cyrus division that is 5'9". Most of them are 5'7" or under, so she's one of the taller ones. Then we have Nemeth Don. This guy pretty much gets into the ring, he wakes up, gets in the ring, beats people up, leaves, then repeats it the next day. That's pretty much what this guy is. But this is Nemeth Don. He is 6'8", 326 pounds. So this is an attire right here. He was also he was in the he was a special ops and the military special ops. So he yeah, and he kind of looks like it. And then he also has this attire, or his entrance attire. Nemeth Don, New Dawn better. So, Nemeth Don, welcome to Prestige Wrestling. He is 6'8", 326 pounds. Pretty much, yeah. He wants to wake up, destroy everybody, and then leave. That's pretty much what he wants to do. Here's the other one. I think this is the other one of the Bollywood Connection, which is a tag team. I remember Flip Gordon, yeah. But I don't remember really though. I want to say this is the other one of Bollywood Connection. I think it is. I think this is the other Bollywood Connection. Yeah, it even says right there, Bollywood Connection. So this is the other member of Bollywood Connection. And then she sports that attire too with the pink and everything. And her name is Pranavi Devi. I guess is how you pronounce it. Obviously she's from India as well. She's 5'7", 140 pounds. Now we have Ragnar. This is the other Northern, or the Northmen War Party. This was also created by Green Man Cause. So it says Northmen War Party right there. Tattoos, face paint, the whole 9 yards when it comes to Vikings. I'd love to see these two versus the Viking Raiders. That'd be pretty awesome. And then for his entrance attire, he just wears a headgear. He is 6'1", 255 pounds. So he's not even near the size of the other guy. Of Gorm. Gorm is the big guy. And then we have Raze. Raze is all heel. Egotistical as can be. Like, you would never think a guy can be so egotistical until you see this guy. He is 20 times more egotistical than MJF. Like, he is very egotistical. But yeah, this is Raze. Has that attire. Does not wear a shirt or a jacket or anything. But then he also has this attire right here. Which I like the color of this attire. I don't know why, but I like that type of like gold. Is like a very light gold with the red and black. I think that looks really, really cool looking. Yes, he is part of Last Man Walking. That's another tag team. As egotistical as you could possibly get. He is way worse than MJF and Austin Bates. Hey, maybe Austin Bates will fit in that tag team, right? Maybe he can actually make something of himself. Alright, so next we have Rebecca Bray. I almost said Bay. But Rebecca Bray. She's a huge cat person. She loves cats. But it says "Come Play" right there in the back. Very colorful, pink, blue with the black. And she has this big robe, like fur robe that she wears to the ring with glasses. And then she also has this attire as well. It says "Come Play" right there. This is more of a just black attire, more like a. It kind of looks more of like a heel attire, like if she was heel. So, depending on whatever you want to make her, whether you want to make her a face or a heel, there's an attire for both sides, right there. So, yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. He can learn something from Raze for sure. Like Austin Bates isn't egotistical enough. Now we have Raze. You can never escape the egotistical of people. Like, you can never escape someone that's egotistical. You can never escape it. There's always somebody there. This guy had some matches on GFW. He shined quite a bit in some of his matches, but I wanted to put him with Prestige Wrestling to see if he can try to find his place in the wrestling industry and see if he can really try to strive to become something. So I put him in here, but this is Rich Mahogany. He had some pretty good moments that really shined when he was in GFW, but was not able to really find his way of winning. So I was hoping that Prestige Wrestling might be able to find that with him. But yeah, this is Rich Mahogany. Oh, not yet. 5'10", 186 pounds. And then he does wear a jacket as well. And then this is pretty much the same exact attire, except he does not have the headgear. So that's Rich Mahogany. Then we have Rick Sniper. This is Rick Sniper. So there's the back of him. He just has a full tattoo sleeve as well, and then a tattoo up there as well. Rick Sniper is one of the oldest members of the roster. He is 43, I think. 42 or 43, something like that. He's in his 40s. And then he does have a jacket on. Okay, sounds good. No worries. And he is 6'4", 260 pounds. Yes, he is. Yep. And then we have Rip Fowler. This is also part of Schism. So here's his attire. It says Rip Fowler on the back there. And he also sports the jacket with the hood and the creepy face mask as well. And he is 6'3", 214 pounds. Next, we have Roe Dubois. He is all Canadian. Like a singlet doesn't say that enough. So he is Canadian. He is 6 foot, 270 pounds. He is a gold medalist, former gold medalist. Gold medalist. Real Canadian hero. He does not have any logo on the front of his shirt, but on the back it does say Real Canadian hero. And yeah, like I said, he is a former gold medalist. So he does have a gold medal that he wears to the ring with this attire. Real Canadian, or Team Canadian Pro Wrestling. So he is all technician. And absolutely phenomenal at it. And he is 6 foot, 270 pounds. Then we have Roy Price. Yep. He does have French heritage in him though. Like he does have French descent in him. But he is Canadian. He's pretty much French Canadian is pretty much what he is, because he does have French in him, but he also has Canadian in him. His name is French as well, but he does have French and Canadian in him. But he's from Canada. So here's Roy Price. It says power moves because he is extremely powerful. Bronx. He is from the Bronx as well. Like his attire doesn't already say that. And then this is his entrance attire. He does wear a jersey, his own custom-made jersey to the ring. Bronx 95, King of New York, power moves. On the back it says Price with 95 as well. So this is Roy Price. He is 6'1", 270 pounds. Next we have Sarah Bailey. Sarah Bailey is like straight up American. But this is her attire. Really like the way this looks. I think it looks really awesome. And then here's her jacket that she wears to the ring with glasses. It says Sarah Bailey right there. Well, it doesn't say Sarah Bailey. It's her initials, SB. I think it looks really, really awesome. And she's 5'6", 125 pounds. Oh, and not only that, but Sarah Bailey is actually engaged to Jet Edgar as well. So keep that in mind too, that they are together, they're engaged. So Jet Edgar and Sarah Bailey are engaged. And then we have Shamar Gordon. He is the other member of the Yardy Boys. So there's Shamar Gordon, says that on the tights. Also says Yardy Boys in the back. Same exact attire as Javal. Same exact attire, except it says Shamar Gordon instead of Javal on it. And it has a jacket. He does not wear that shirt. He wears this jacket instead. And then it does have that Yardy Boys logo on the back. And it has that in the front with the flag. And Shamar is 5'10", 230 pounds. So he's the high flyer of the group. Javal is more of a not powerhouse, but more of a striker. There's one more member. Yep. He'll be revealed in 2K23. But yes, there is one more member. And he is, I will say that he is also Jamaican. Like full on Jamaican. So. Very similar, but the only difference is that those two are actually Jamaican. Well, Kofi Kingston is from West Africa. Just played a Jamaican played a Jamaican character at one point. But this is Shannon Shaw. He is nothing but extreme. When you get into the ring with him, you're going to be facing extreme consequences. Let's just put it that way. Shannon Shaw is all about just blood. Blood, blood, blood. And then he wears his entrance attire. He wears a shirt that says Better Call Shaw. And then he is 5'11", 230 pounds. Next, we have Shinra. Yeah, that's kind of what he's on to be. But yeah, you'll definitely have to see when you when you see his matches, you'll see exactly what I mean. But this is Shinra, so he is 6'2", 248 pounds. He has that for his entrance attire, and then he has a red one, which is the same exact thing as the blue one, just red. Next one on the list. Sicario. This is a luchador wrestler. But he is 6 foot, 247 pounds, so he's a big luchador. But he's a luchador wrestler. And this is Sicario. It's based off of a scorpion. As you can clearly see by his mask. And he also has this. Sicario. So I think it looks really, really cool. I really do like the way this looks. So he's 6 foot, 247 pounds. Here is Terry Barnes, that's what it was. Terry Barnes, this is the guy that manages Matthias. So he's his manager. So Terry Barnes and Matthias are together. He is 5'10", 180 pounds. This is all he wears because he is a manager, not a wrestler. So this is all he wears. This is pretty much him. Tiffany Shade. This is Tiffany Shade. The real deal. Maybe a little shady. And she does not have any jacket or shirt that she wears either. It's the same exact as her ring attire. And she is 5'5", 121 pounds. Tiger Takagi is our next one. So here's his attire. And then we have his entrance attire. Hiroshi Takagi. Really awesome. Like the way he looks. And then 5'8", 208 pounds. Next, we have Trevor Logan. He is 6'5", 204 pounds. And it says Prodigy on his shirt. I'm in a whole different league, is what that was supposed to say. And it says Prodigy. There's a let's see. There's a stark difference between the word prodigy and genius. Prodigies can very quickly learn what other people have already figured out. Geniuses discover that which no one has ever. Stop moving. Sorry, hold on. Alright, and it says geniuses discover that which no one has ever previously discovered. Prodigies learn. Or prodigies learn, geniuses do. Alright. That's pretty much him. And he also has this attire. This attire is really cool looking. Look how cool that looks. I mean, that looks friggin' awesome. But yeah, he's 6'5", 204 pounds. Now we have Tyler Chad. This guy is complete psychopath. He is literally 100% complete psychopath. Like Sami Callihan. But yeah, this is Tyler Chad. And then we'll get a better look at his actual attire, because the shirt's blocking it. And this is his attire. Stormbreaker, Chad. Tyler Chad is 6'1", turned to 71 pounds. Next, we have Xyon Quinn. And then, what does that say? Ultimate. I don't really know what that says, but yeah, this is Xyon Quinn, and then he does wear a jacket. Just a plain black jacket. He is 6'2", 240 pounds. Yuri Masuda. Let's just talk about Creepy for a second. This is Yuri Masuda. And this is her entrance attire. And she does have a very light attire as well, but that was more like just, I want to destroy you. She's only 5'3" and 118 pounds though. She's short, she's small, but she's fierce. Next one is Zara Elliott. So she wears black and gold. Here's a tattoo right here. You never know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice you have. Absolutely love that tattoo there. Because it's so true. And then she has this. And she is 5'5", 124 pounds. And then we have our last one, Zero. Zero rules is what it says in his pants right there. Zero on that side, and then it says rules. Really cool looking attire. I love the way this looks. And he does have a shirt that he wears. Zero. Pretty much same attire on that one as well. He is 5'9", 241 pounds. And that brings us to the end of the Prestige Wrestling Showcase. There is a lot more superstars that are coming into Prestige Wrestling as well, but I'm not making in 2K22 because 2K23 is coming out not too long from now in a month. So I'll be making all of them plus these people in 2K23. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like for future content videos. I will see you all in the next one.